lit. We are lit. So, it's the Beaver Fever podcast, man. And there's no other way to start it with Beaver Fever. You know, this new audio book just came out. I'm a beast with it. What's going on, brother?
What's cracking?
Shit, man. I heard the tape. That should have me dying.
Is that right?
That should have me on my ass dying. I want to talk to you about the opening segment. What the hell is a blumpkin?
A blumpkin? The first time I heard that, I asked the same goddamn question.
Word. Like,
a blumpkin. Well, as Trollope told me, a blumpkin is, when you're taking a seat on the commode or the latrine and you're defecating. And while you're defecating, a Xantippe is just performing oral activities on you.
ooh.
I said, a blumpkin? So basically, she asked me if she could give me a blumpkin.
She straight up, can I suck your dick while you're taking a shit?
No, was this out of the
Give
blue?
me a blumpkin. Like,
Was this out of the blue, like just, driving down 95 and just, hey,
I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Let me give you a blumpkin.
Honestly,
I got to figure this out.
she was taking a bubble bath. And I was on the toilet just blowing some dower.
Right.
And she had the effrontery to ask me if she could give me a blumpkin.
Like what?
I don't know. Like, I love taking this shit. Honestly.
We all do.
And it's the best feeling in the world. But I love getting head. I can't do both at the same time.
She made it happen, though.
I didn't get a blumpkin.
You didn't do it?
I
You
could
didn't
never
go through
look at
it?
I couldn't look at her the same. I like the little troglodyte. You know what I mean? To be real with you, she was handsome. She was cool. She was just
Pause.
That was a good friend, But to give me some cerebral cortex while I'm defecating, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't look at you the same. I can't respect you, But it might feel great.
Now, I mean, we might be able to cut this out, but are you still, like, in contact with that?
You gotta keep her on. You gotta keep her.
Is she still on the roster? Like,
Right.
Are you still in contact with this person?
Honestly,
Is she on the bench?
Yeah.
Is she in the starting five? Like,
well, nah, she's a full-blown rock blower now.
ooh, oh man.
I mean, shit happens, Not that I have anything against, people choosing that path.
Right.
Things happen, but I can't. No.
We all got our own walks of life, man. But that's crazy. So she literally looked you dead in the motherfucking face and said, "Can I give you a blumpkin?"
Babe.
She babed you.
Babe.
She babed you.
She
Can I give
babed
you a
him.
blumpkin?
Oh man. Dog. So, I mean, how did she feel when you respectfully declined? Like, how did you were just like, nah, fuck that.
Well, honestly,
Wait a minute. Did you respectfully, quote unquote, decline?
Yeah.
Or was you like
listen,
explicit? You out of your fucking mind?
I didn't look at her the same, and I said I gotta get out this situation right now.
Right.
But the minute I got into the bedroom, I got horny again. She walked into the bedroom. She had a robe on. She took it off, and then my mind just went, And I had a camera in my hand.
Per usual.
My buddy Zachary
Per usual.
bought it for me. And basically, I could hit a button, turn the whatever it was I was looking at into a cartoon. So I thought that was pretty unique. So she's looking like Jessica Rabbit.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit.
So I'm playing with the cartoon. I'm playing with her.
Right.
So long story short, she starts performing certain activities. You know what I mean? As a cartoon.
Certain activity.
Yeah.
As a cartoon. So I'm looking at this on camera while she's doing it. I'm like, this shit is crazy.
I'm getting sucked off by
So-
Jessica Rabbit.
Long story short, she ended up, taking the skin off of my manhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while she was doing it, I was cleaning my eardrum with a Q-tip. So I thought the best feeling was taking the shit and getting high at the same time.
And
I'm like, I didn't think I could do it.
Wait a minute. So you and cleaning your ear?
cleaning your ears.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. You got to be careful. You might puncture your eardrum,
Might blow a fucking eardrum, for real, for real.
but it feels good. You got to get some cranium and clean your ears at the same time.
Really?
Yes.
She gave you the sloppy toppy while you were
Oh, the noggin always been superb.
superb, above subpar.
Yes.
Nice. We all love a good blowjob, don't we?
Word.
There was another little segment that I heard that had me dying too, man. The toothless Italian.
Is that right?
The tooth. Tell me about the toothless Italian, man. Like
Toothless Italian. You know, there was a club, a late night club, back in the days, near Saugus. These clubs would open at 2 in the morning and close at 6. So, I had this rock blower, let me use his vehicle. For a bump, he had a Mustang, convertible, drop top, cherry red.
oh, he was the man.
For a bump. When you say for a bump, for the people that don't know what a bump is, what would be a bump?
Oh, 50 piece. A rock.
Okay, a
chicken
rock.
nugget. Oh, rocks.
0.5.
A chicken nugget.
0.5.
Wow, that's a new one. The chicken nugget. Wow.
Yeah. So I took that 0.5 and he'll let me use his vehicle for the day.
Okay.
And it's a Mexican guy named Gordito. As we call him, Gordito.
$50 for a rental? That's not bad.
It was nice too.
For a nice rental, I'm saying. I mean, you can get a Toyota Yaris for like $17 a day or something. But
Yo, listen.
For real. Now they
if
got
you're
that
getting
fucking.
something
Hold
nice
on,
for
listen,
$50,
listen,
You can get a fucking zip car now for fucking.
Listen. So that day, it was nice outside. So I got the top down, whatever. So when I'm about to leave the club, and this scallywag see me in the vehicle, and she's like, "Who's that?" She said it was me. I knew her. You know what I mean? But we never did anything before. But long story short, she asked me what I was doing, and never really gave me the time of day before. But when she seen that car, things changed. So
Changed
when I
the whole
hopped in that
dynamic.
vehicle with her, she told her friends that she'll see them later. My mother went away for a little bit, so I used my I took advantage of the crib, brought her back to the crib. Long story short, we did it. We had fun. I shattered a pelvic bone. You know what I mean? Cranium. The cranium was excellent, but I woke up the next morning and I seen her teeth marinating in my father's drinking glass.
Wait a minute. So
wait
wait a minute. So you're saying she took her teeth out and left it in the glass on like the side dresser, like that side
Right on the
piece?
nightstand, bro.
Nightstand.
Yeah, yeah.
Nightstand.
Nightstand, yeah. Glass on the nightstand,
My
and then
father's drinking glass.
she puts her gippers in the drinking
She
glass.
fucking. I mean, did she at least take her trumpets out before she gave you the noggin, or like when did you?
I don't know. That
You
was-
just
Where
woke
do
up
you
and they were
mean you
next to
don't
you.
know?
It was top 3. In my mind, I'm like, did she have a teeth or not? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I got gummed off before. But I always wanted to get gummed off. That make sense?
It makes sense, but there's questions that need to be answered.
For sure.
For sure. I mean,
For sure.
where would you go with it?
I would really like to go. When did you realize that her fucking teeth were out of her mouth? Like it took you to go to bed after and wake up, and like that shit was just on the nightstand. Like you rolled over and checked what time it was, and you were like, "Yo, what the fuck is in my dad's glass right
I woke
now?"
up with a hangover, though. I just woke up. I looked to the left of me. I said,
Is this for real?
I don't know where that glass came from because I can't even touch. I'm not allowed to touch my father's drinking glass. So this,
Oh, she
this,
broke into
this
the
parent
cupboard.
actually had the gumption to get up off the mattress and peruse down to the kitchen, go into that cabinet and confiscate my father's drinking glass,
It's fucked up.
and come right back in the room and place it down and pour some type of liquid into that cup. I don't know what it was. It was something that you keep your teeth.
Gum solution.
For real.
I don't know what it was.
There was plastic
She put-
semen floating in the glass.
But I I seen all 34 just marinating in that goddamn glass.
Oh, man.
So I'm like, damn, how'd that happen? Like,
So
some
you're
shit
saying
at Spencer's gift on Halloween, like you could just.
Word.
Like, I didn't know. I was.
so you're saying before, right? So you're saying before anything came to fruition, how do you? I'm just saying, how do you not notice somebody taking out their face, like
Word.
anything out their face?
Just
You
spits
didn't
her teeth
notice
right in her
anything.
hand.
You was that inebriated.
Of course I was.
Oh my
I
god!
was young, dumb, and full of cum. Yeah, I was
What were you
22 years old.
what
Oh,
were
you don't know
drinking
what's
on that
going
head?
on.
That fucked up to realize.
I was back in my yak days.
Oh, you were drinking Hen Rock?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
some
I
Kvachi.
Javi.
do the white. I don't do the brown anymore.
VS.
The VS.
But anyway,
Very special.
Nah, but that's fucked up. I mean, to be that bad and not have one single tooth in your orifice.
In your
In your
orifice.
orifice.
I find that hard to believe, but she was bad.
Man.
Bad Italian.
With no teeth.
Yeah.
So you can be
Astounding.
so, ladies and gentlemen, you can be bad with no teeth.
Yeah, of course you
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. You can be bad.
so
with
if you got
teeth.
no teeth, then you can still be bad.
can. Definitely.
Absolutely. And it's not always the looks that matters. It's what's inside, guys. If she can fucking suck a golf ball through a garden hose, with or without teeth, she's for the bros.
Listen. I'm really, really. It has my mind boggled because I really don't know if I got gummed off or not. And I promise you, that was top three. Top three. Easy.
Shit, you might not even know it, but you might have got gummed off. You can't tell the
I
difference.
probably did.
So I have to ask. I just want you to do a recap, if anything possible. Do a recap as far as the segment where you was talking about a pterodactyl.
Oh, yes.
Pterodactyl. What's that? What's that?
Yeah,
What's that mean?
I believe it was in chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
I believe so. You were talking
You
about
talking about Baraka?
two
Oh,
dumb
not
blondes
Baraka.
and an nympho.
What
Oh,
about
the 2-minute brother?
No,
That was
no.
Chapter 8. No.
You got jokes?
No. I think it was.
You got the title right here, man.
I think it was two dumb blondes and an info. I'm pretty sure it was two dumb blondes and an info.
Was that Gertrude? The one about Gertrude?
Yeah, it was.
That was
Yeah,
Gertrude?
it was.
So what I want to know what transpired before. So like everything that Beaver Fever talks about, what happened before that? Like
Before we actually
yeah, like
walked
what
into my
what was your
parents'
day like before that? I
house.
really want to
What
know.
was my night like?
Nah, what was your
The
day
day,
like? When
like-
you woke up that day, you said you woke up, yawned, and said, "Ooh, I'm gonna do this today." So I want to know what was that day like, if you remember, as
I'll
far
tell
as you
like
can remember.
this. All I know is everybody was talking about that keg party in Cambridge, that big keg party in Fresh Pond, and my day just built up to that. I just kept blunt after blunt, blunt after blunt. I was a little more back then, but anyways. So
Back then.
we're in Fresh Pond chilling.
It was after a
It's keg-
football game or something, right?
Nah, it was no football game. It was just, everyone was deep, drinking, kegs everywhere. Long story short, the person that threw the party called the cops on purpose so everyone could leave.
Shit was
They
too
have
lit,
all the
wasn't
kegs
it?
and bounce and do it. No, he told me that years later. Long story short, I told my guy Boomer. Actually, Boomer came up to me. He said he has two parrots that wanted to escape for the night. And he said, "Where can we take them?" I'm like, I wasn't really trying to reach into my the back of my pocket and pull out any plata, for a hotel just to get blazed.
Plata.
Pause. Just to blaze something, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I ended up going back to my parents' crib. We hit the basement. I always kept a queen size mattress in the basement, for the
Tomas,
trials.
yeah.
The trolley,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
are the
yeah.
blow up ones? Or they didn't have blow up
I
mattresses
didn't
back
have that
then.
Oh, you got jokes? I'm not that old. Guys, you already know what time it is. Introduce yourself. Talented guy right here.
No doubt.
Word. Anyways,
Oh man, Slim.
big things.
Man,
How
Slim
can
in
they
the
find
house.
you? What you do?
Everything. Everything video.
Jack of all trades,
Jack
man.
of all trades.
You already know. Beaver Fever Podcast.
Beaver
by the way.
Beaver podcast. episode 1.
All right. Go. I'm hit you tomorrow. All right.
I will be easy, bro.
Flash, excuse me, miss, what's up? If y'all ain't read that Beaver Fever book, you're hustling backwards.
You're hustling ass
Ladies,
backwards.
you never know. You might be in it, but you're not. You might be involved.
You might have got gummed off and you don't even
Three.
know it.
Word. And we want to hear your best
Maybe
Beaver
yeah,
Fever
that game was
stories.
poppycock. Anyways,
Yo,
so continue.
so, yeah, you talking about you always keep an air mattress down there, you know, for the trollops,
That
little
wasn't an air
scallywags.
mattress. It was one of them regular.
Oh, it was
yeah, it's a
it was
queen
one-
size.
Queen
Right,
size,
I
little
mean,
queen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
from there, so what happened? You had, you know, 2 little scallywags.
I know. I always thought they was cute. 2 little cute girls. I mean, one was she was very thick. I mean, she had a nice rack on her, but she kind of had a long back. Just like.
Oh. So,
But
So
thick
just
legs.
back,
She had thick legs.
back to legs.
But she had
she
a
had
well-defined
she had a long,
jawline.
she had a
though.
long ass day.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa.
Excuse me, a what?
A well-defined jawline.
Pause. The first thing you noticed was a jawline.
Yeah, but that's the only thing.
She had a handsome jawline.
Nice
That's the only
lineup.
thing that was crazy about it.
Boy,
Yo,
that's a
but
nice
you know
chin
what?
strap.
I tell you what. Besides that, she just felt like I don't know, like not too masculine, but she was just a strong girl, yo.
Yeah, you like
in high
that.
school. Anyways, but she told me she was a virgin,
Mm.
and she never gave head before.
Oh man.
So honestly, one of them, the first one, I don't know what she was doing. I'm letting her do whatever she does, and I just felt like she was just biting away, just
Oh God.
gnawing at my jaw. I mean, and I stopped her. I said no. Not that I know what to do. You feel me? Because that's not my cup of tea. But I'm trying to think what to tell her.
He's just
You
into
mean?
jawline. That's it. It's Troy draws the line.
So I tell her, no,
Great jawline.
treat it like a lollipop. Just look around it. Get your mouth wet. Just use a lot of spit. That was the worst fucking cerebral action I ever got in my life.
Cerebral action.
Horrible.
It was like rubbing
Horrible.
your dick on a cheese grater.
But
type
long
of shit.
story short, let me tell you how naive these gentas were. Yeah. So after she gnaws me off, right? I slide down the latex down my bra and then slide to the next pterodactyl, right? And
Pterodactyl.
right away. Actually, while she was slopping me up, doing whatever she was doing, I was playing with the other one, right? Just gearing her up. I mean,
Right.
So long story short, right away I entered her nether regions and did what I did. So she's making all types of noises, right? We're on the same mattress, me and these 2 nymphos. Long story short, I roll back over to the other one. You know what she says? Did you just fuck her? I said,
What the fuck?
are you serious?
Yeah.
I said, no.
Wait a minute.
She said,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Commotion in
Wait
the
a
ocean
minute.
anyway.
I
So,
said,
were they naked? Were they naked?
yes. But it's pitch black. I didn't say it. It was pitch black. You couldn't see anything down there. And there was very, very white.
Now was there?
So you mean it? So,
you couldn't
nah.
see them.
so you mean to
So-
tell me
What?
you took your Peter on a field trip to Narnia? You're shaking the motherfucking room, and she had the nerve to look at you and ask you, "Were y'all just fucking?"
I couldn't believe that. We're on the same damn mattress.
What fucking planet was she from?
I don't know. And I told we was at a keg party, so we was all inebriated.
Right.
Remember that. But what really got me is I'm a guy. I don't run my mouth. In high school, a lot of girls gave me the opportunity because they knew they couldn't. They had no dirt on me. I didn't talk,
Right.
But at the same time, this troglodyte had the nerve to go back to high school the next day and say that
The troglodyte.
she could top me off whenever she wants, and she's gonna get my name on her nail. Like, that was
On her
so
nails?
childish. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? That I don't know, but that was that story though. The
So
two
she
blondes and a nipple.
she went and she went and kind of like told everybody like she claimed you. She
Exactly.
kind of claimed you.
Why'd you do that?
You didn't give her no hints or nothing. You know, no. What kind of vibe did she get out of thinking that she can claim you? I mean, y'all had one good time.
I didn't kiss her in the mouth. It was
Nothing.
nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But I really couldn't believe she asked me, "Did you just fuck her?"
No.
I didn't.
nah.
Like, how naive can you be?
Well, we were just wrestling.
Word.
Got her in a fucking armbar. So there was another one too.
Which one?
Are you a rapper?
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I gotta hear about this, man. I got
in Vegas, huh?
You're in Vegas. I know. So what happened? What happened out in Vegas, man? I know what happens in Vegas is supposed to stay in Vegas, but
This is Beaver people. We talk about whatever. So I'll tell you like this. I was young too. This is my first time in Vegas. This is '01. And I was with my guy. You know, we're gonna call him Cool. I mean, that's what we'll call him. But long story short, we was at a Lloyd Banks had a show, so he was out there with Lloyd Banks. And we come back in the Monte Carlo, right? As soon as we walk in, this she was cute. She was very handsome. This Caucasian girl, she comes up to me, she grabs my phalanges and she says, "Oh my God, are you a rapper?" I looked at my man Cool.
Pa, she grabbed what?
She grabbed my phalanges.
What the fuck
What
is
the
a
fuck is-
phalanges?
She grabbed me by my fingers. Like,
Oh.
She grabbed my hand, she grabbed me by my fingers. And she said, "Oh my God, are you a rapper?" I looked at my man. He looked at me.
yup.
I didn't know what to say. But the words that came out of my mouth said, "Yep."
Word. What, have done the same
She
damn
grabbed
thing?
me by my hand, and we just went up to my room. And long story short, that's the first self-yenta individual that I had ever rap humped. And I'm not gonna lie, yo. Those things were hard. The extra flesh she had protruding from upper pectoral. You know, you could tell that she had her breast done.
Oh.
And I never.
She got a good doctor.
Nah, the doctor was horrible. I mean, it looked like 2 4.5s if if you fuck with that game. Anyways, it wasn't big. It was just they looked nice. But when you touched them, it was just it was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. Like, how do you get hard breasts?
Unrealistic titties.
Anyways, but she had the in front of me to ask me, "What's wrong? You never touched fake titties before?" I said, "No." I mean, not that was a problem, but I didn't know what those were. I was in the Yamin was good,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Wasn't no fun to touch.
But you know what's crazy? I didn't tell anyone this.
It's the behind the scenes shit.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
We on Beaver Fever, man.
Wait.
Anything can happen around here.
I found out she was a prostitute.
Ooh. She charge you?
No. So I asked her. I was curious.
You got the free work.
Let me ask you. So how come
A
you
free
didn't charge me?
prostitute.
No.
What's that
I
called?
thought you was handsome. Excuse me?
What's a free prostitute called?
Unemployed.
Oh my God. But listen, Vegas was a great time. I mean, that was years ago, okay? But anyways, where's my bar? What else you want to talk about? I know you got a Beaver Fever story.
I know. Oh,
Oh, come on.
come on
What's
now.
up, that little something?
Let me tell you about my little salty spittoon. And I call her spittoon because I was churning her guts. Hitting it from the back, pop, 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 all on that ass. Now, she turns around and looks at me mid-moan. spit in my face. I was like, come again? She said, spit in my face. Like, I bet. That shit.
Hold on. What you do?
I fucking, from the depths of my fucking soul, hawked the nastiest motherfucking clam in this whore's face. I thought it was gonna take her motherfucking head off. That shit hit her so goddamn hard. That shit said smack. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, they just really enjoy this shit? Like, I mean, I'll do it for the thrills.
So what did the cleanup look like? How did she clean it up or did you clean it up?
She cleaned it up.
With
The same towel I fucking had her clean the cum off her face with after. Word.
this is crazy.
But she dead ass looked at me and said, spit in my face. I was like, bet. Wow.
Did you respect her after that?
Fuck no, I still don't respect her. I didn't respect her to begin with. Where is she? Because she walked, this little fucking scallywag walked into the liquor store that I used to work at, bro. And was like, oh, you're Spags. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? Well, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she gave me a number and shit, and we started rapping. You know, 4.5 days later, I'm spitting in this motherfucking bitch's face. Word. Crazy. Crazy.
Oh shit.
Everett. Dead ass, yo. Give you a number if you want. She's cool, yo. Man, she'll suck. Or she sucks stellar dick. Stellar dick sucking skills. I put her up there in my top 5.
Like that, huh?
Word. Like Tom from MySpace, she's in my top 8.
Oh, crazy. So what's up? You coming out with a Beaver Fever issue? Huh?
Man, if the people want to hear some Beaver Fever stories, you know, come up with a couple things, you know.
No, everyone got a Beaver Fever.
Everybody got, and we want to hear them. So if you got a Beaver Fever story, we would love to hear what you got. So come check us out, man. For real, I want to hear your Beaver Fever story. For real, for real.
Any more questions for me?
There's one more segment that I wanted to talk to you about.
What's that?
What in the hell is that smell?
Oh my God.
The title alone speaks for itself, but I want to know the story behind what in the hell is that motherfucking smell?
All right, listen. We was at the Doubletree.
And where's the Doubletree at?
You know, right across the bridge from where I'm from, Cambridge.
Where? All right.
Right across, what's that? Brighton? What do you call
Brighton.
it? Austin? Brighton?
I think it's Brighton. Or
Yeah,
Brookline.
Brighton.
Brookline.
No, it's
Is it
Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah.
Austin. Well, I don't know, whatever. It's across the bridge from Cambridge. But long story short, we was in high school. And actually, yeah, we was in high school. Yeah, we was in high school. God damn. Back then, there was a lot of private school parties. And there was these girls, they came down from somewhere. Long story short, we ended up at the Doubletree. We was like 5 deep. There was like 5 deep. So we're drinking, we're smoking, we're having a great time. Yo, so I seen this yellow thing, this yellow bone. She was handsome, you know. She really didn't have a body at all, you know. She had the body of a 5-year-old boy.
Pause.
To be real with you. I mean, no disrespect, but
She was real petite.
yeah, but her face was gorgeous. Nice teeth, cocaine white, you know.
Okay.
And
Colgate smile.
so I'm just like, no, I was trying to get at her. And she, you know, right away she told me she was a virgin. I said, wow, okay. To my knowledge, I had never broke anyone's virginity at all. You know, it just happens that way. People lied to me, but I found out later, they were fucking hoes.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But anyways, so what happened? So we back in the Doubletree. Long story short, I took her outside to smoke. She never smoked marijuana before. And back then, honestly, it was Kind Bud that was popular.
Right. Combo was the shit back in the day.
They called it Beasters or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you smoked some Kind Bud. Well, I had a blunt. It was a Dutch Master back then. And I passed her the blunt, you know what I mean? And I lit it. I gave it to her. Can you believe this pterodactyl had the effrontery to ask me, where do I put it? In my nose and my mouth. I said, wow.
I just walked in, so what the fuck you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about these.
You
back
said
in the
put
day
it
in
in.
high school. You know, we used to have these private school get-togethers, and we got out with these girls, and this girl asked me. You know, I passed her the blunt. It was lit, and she said, "What do I do with this?
Oh,
Should I put this in my mouth
okay.
or my nose?"
Right.
I couldn't believe that. But whatever. I thought she was feeling me. She told me she was feeling me. Later on that day, what is that smell? I was talking about my situation. Forget my situation.
I
The
wanna know what that
situation
smell was.
contiguous to me. That was the situation, anyways. So I hear my man getting it. All I hear is this. I hear a girl moaning, right? But before I even look, something just attacked my nasal passage. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? My man just shattered her pelvic bone, beating the guts in. Yo, oh my God. I never smelled anything like that before.
Disgusting.
What did it smell like? I said ABC. What the fuck is ABC? Ass, breath, coffee, and gorilla nads. Yo, I sat there for 30 minutes. I just wondered where the hell can I get a gas mask from? You know what I mean? I never smelled nothing like that. I don't know.
Damaged the air.
I don't know. She had to have a yeast infection or something.
Oh, and he was
Ladies,
still
tell me,
airing?
please. Let me know what happens if this shit smells like that. How is that possible?
How can they not smell it on themselves though? That's the real.
I
question.
feel like running up to that parrot and just taking my phalanges, playing with a clitoris and just shoving it in the
Bring 'em up.
nose. Baby, smell this, please.
Would you fuck your own pussy? Like word. Like, would you fuck that? What would you do with this?
That was crazy. But anyways, back to the girl I was with that day. So, like I said, I thought she was feeling me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I said, let me try to get her going. Try to get her Swanson moist or something. Thinking I could splash her to do whatever I wanted to do back then,
Oh yeah.
But long story short, I'm kissing behind the ear. Her body's just shaking, violently, vibrating. I never seen no shit like this before.
She was plus digging it.
I thought she was having a seizure. I mean, I'm like, yo. I started kissing her on her neck. We're laying down on the bed. She just ran out the room. I said, the fuck was this about? Yo, I'm like, that scared the fuck out of me. Like, I thought she was into it, right? But she never smoked before. She was a virgin. I'm like, she gotta be an alien. The way she acted, it was just weird. An alien. It was weird to be that bad and just. She wasn't educated on certain things, and she was older than me. That's a weird thing.
She had been around the block once or
I
twice.
see her in high school, just never kissed a dude before, never smoked before. And private school is different. I think people in private school experiment more with the drugs. You think?
Fair to say.
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They're quicker to rebel than.
Yeah,
public
like I never
school.
did acid and none of the other stuff. That's just, she was telling me she did that type of stuff.
That's the first place that they want to take it.
Right. I don't know. That was weird though. Anyways, but Beaver fever.
Beaver fever.
Beaver fever.
We want to hear your Beaver fever stories.
Listen, everybody got a Beaver fever story.
Everybody
Yo,
got
listen,
one.
submit them. What's up to everybody? Listen,
Man, for
if
real.
y'all ain't got that book yet, that audio book,
You gotta cop
download
that.
shit. Inbox me.
Hustling
Go on my
backwards.
page. It's actually in the my bio. Download it. It's on every platform. Beaver Fever. Volume 1's out right now.
Volume 2's
2's
coming.
Volume 3, Volume 4. Pay attention. You might be in it. If you're not, maybe you had game with Poppy Cup. Maybe you had that DAP. And what is that DAP?
What is that dap? That dry ass pussy.
Everyone want to talk about that walk, but no one talks about that dap. Listen, I experienced a lot of dap out there. And a lot of people talk a good one. Everyone ain't got that walk. I can't stand Cape Verdeans. That shit pisses me off. Walk. We signing off?
We out.
We're good. We out.
Beaver fever. All right?